Hey guys, it's M16. I'm back. I've got some IS-3 Defender gameplay for you today, and it is the first day of the 2-week mission for it, and it is free if you grind 700,000 experience throughout these 2 weeks, then you can get this tank. And if you don't do that, you can wallet warrior up like I did, and you can buy it for 15,000 gold. And this is definitely a very good tank. Some basic things you need to know about it. It has the same exact hull profile as the IS-3, so the hull armor is the same. The turret armor is weaker on the sides and rear, but it is stronger in the front. And also, unlike the IS-3, it has 7 degrees of gun depression instead of 5, which really helps out with the flexibility of the tank. But the main thing that sets this apart from any other tank in the game, it is the first high-tier, high-caliber autoloader in World of Tanks Blitz. It has a 3-round clip for a full clip reload. It is 25 seconds, and between shells it is 7.5 seconds. So in 15 seconds you can single-handedly clip down most tier 7 tanks without any issues. There's a replay I have coming up later where put 2 shots into a T-29 and then he pulled back into cover. But if he didn't pull back, I would have killed him with this one clip because I rolled a little bit high. And that's all you gotta do is you gotta roll a little bit high, and then you'll be able to clip down an entire tier 7 heavy tank without any issues at all. The accuracy is 0.43 compared to 0.4 knot on the IS-3, which it'll mess you up a little bit, but this is really a brawling tank anyways, so you should be getting into this type of ranges that you shouldn't be missing too many shots anyways, and if you're not, then you're just doing it wrong. The aim time is 3.4 seconds, which is the same as the IS-3, I believe, and the average DPM is 1800, which is 200 more than the IS-3's average DPM. But granted, that is without a gun rammer that the IS-3 can load, or adrenaline that the IS-3 can load. The IS-3 Defender cannot load a gun rammer or adrenaline because it has an autoloader. That's one thing in the game that autoloaders do not have, because it would just make them ridiculously overpowered, obviously. But if an IS-3 is fully kitted out and is using adrenaline, it will surpass the DPM of this tank, but it still will not surpass the burstiness of this tank. Did you see that shot? Did you see that bounce off that KV-13? Oh, another thing, penetration. Thanks for reminding me, replay. The penetration is 221 for its standard APCR ammo, which is very good to have for standard. That's usually reserved for tier 10 medium tanks to have APCR as the standard ammo. It greatly increases the shell velocity, which does make shooting at distances easier, even though it's more of a brawling tank. But if you need to, you don't have to give as much lead. When the 221 penetration it does have is 4 less than the IS-3's BL9, but the heat ammo it gets for its premium ammo has 270 millimeters of penetration, which is more than the IS-3's APCR ammo. So its standard ammo is a little bit worse, but the premium ammo is better. And that pretty much sums up the stats for the IS-3 Defender. It's got better turret front, more gun depression. It's got a higher top speed, which speed boost helps with. This thing will just fly across the battlefield for a heavy tank when you're using speed boost. And it's got same hull armor, a little bit better DPM. It's a lot more bursty. It has less accuracy, same aim time. So you decide. You can watch the replay and see if you like how it plays out. And now to start the actual commentary of the tank. The IS-3D with the 7 degrees of gun depression will be able to have a field day in my favorite spot on the Dead Rail map, which is up here by this little outcropping right here and using this little bush for concealment. So you've got cover from your right and concealment in front of you, and you just kind of gotta chill there and wait for your teammates to spot something, or for the enemies to be stupid enough to get close enough to you so you can spot them yourself. Right now I'm just waiting, looking around, waiting for something to be spotted, anything really. Then I see a Yak Panther. It's behind the building, so obviously can't shoot him. Can't shoot through everything in 2.6. I'm going over here to get better shots at them, trying to find a shot at him. Then I see a Tiger 2. I switch to Heat because it is long range, and APCR's penetration drops off dramatically at long range, but Heat penetration will stay the exact same as if you were burying your gun into the hull of an enemy tank. And the IS-6 on the enemy team spotted me, so I'm just going to load up this shell, aim at him real quick, pop off a shot, and then I'm going to wait for the 25-second reload. It's got around the same reload as a KV-2 with a 152mm gun. So if you've played the KV-2, you kind of know how long you're going to have to wait. This does require you to have a teammate around you, or at the very least have enemies who don't know that you're reloading, because they will be able to put 2 shots into you while you are reloading for that 25 seconds if they know what they're doing and if they counted your shells. I am reloaded now and I'm just waiting for shots. Tiger 1 doesn't want to come out. Yag Tiger doesn't really want to come out. I-6 doesn't really want to come out. They're all just too scared to come out. Then the Yag Tiger does come out, and I plant a shell into him, and he starts to back off without even shooting a shot, which is very good. If they're going to just let me farm damage ratio, then I'm okay with that. Looking for a shot on the Tiger P. Don't really find one because he's just behind the building, so I wait, and I fire, and the .43 accuracy did not let me down, and so I did manage to do some more damage on him. One thing about the IS-3 Defender is that when you do have one shot left in the clip and there are no enemy tanks around you that you can shoot immediately without having to wait a long time, then you might as well go for the full reload, because there's no point in having just one shell in the clip and then having to go for the full reload when there is an enemy tank in front of you, because if you do that, you're basically just an IS-3 with a dead loader, so that's no bueno at all. Right now, after I am fully loaded again, still just chilling up here waiting for shots. It is 2v5 and our team is starting to get a little bit irked at us. That shot, I don't even know what happened. I hit the Jag Tiger square in the hole and only damaged his view range, or viewfinder. There it is. That's the word I'm looking for. Put another shot into the Tiger P. I guess he doesn't really know how autoloaders work, or he wasn't really paying attention. So I got a free shot into his side, and I'm going for a reload because there aren't any tanks that I can shoot right now. I pull back just to make sure that I'm not going to be getting shot at, and my platoon mate finishes off the Tiger P to pull back the scores to 3v5. There's an enemy IS-6 that is threatening my platoon mate in his VK-4502A, so I'm now reloaded, loading up heat so I can go and 2 to 3 shot this guy. And right now he's a 1 shot, so I'm just gonna go try to fire on the move, but with .43 accuracy, you're not gonna be making very many full speed shots cresting a ridge going downhill. So the solution: get close so you can't possibly miss, and then derp him right in the face. And right now I have some heat loaded, so I'm gonna go kill that Yag Tiger. And right now it is 5-5, so my platoon mate and I pulled the scores back. Yag Tiger 88 bounced off me, and now I'm just going to be dumping a heat APCR shell into him whenever I get the chance. but I am eyeballing that Tiger 2 while I am going for a full reload. Yag Tiger puts a shell into me, so I'm like, screw it, I'm just going to use heat. And he bounced off me for the second time. And now I'm just going to go and charge down that Tiger 2 and going to finish off the game. First shot hits. You do have to stop. And second shot, he's pulling back. Barely got it in there. Second shot hit, killed him too. So 3 kills for myself and my platoon mate, which gives us a Brothers in Arms and a crucial contribution. The post-battle results show that I did 4,256 damage, got a first class mastery, a crucial contribution, and a Brothers in Arms, with my platoon and my platoon mate and I doing a very heavy carry of over 7,500 combined damage. And another thing that I absolutely love about the IS-3 Defender is that it just prints credits. Like, it's got at least the level of a credit multiplier that the low has. Because in games where you don't have to do any, or you don't have to shoot any premium ammo, you will be making 90,000 credits easily. If you do 2,500 damage and you don't shoot any premium ammo and you win, you're going to make 60k. It's completely ridiculous. This thing just absolutely prints credits. This thing will replace the IS-6, the T-34, and the low for credit grinding for me, because they do not compare. This thing is absolutely a credit printing machine. Obviously, this match is on the new Middleburg, and I'm going to go and try and bully some medium tanks. Panther 2 pops into my sight, then the T-44 puts a shot into my lower plate or the side of my turret. Either one would have worked for him, but before the Panther 2 could back up, I put a second shot into him, which is something you wouldn't be able to do with a normal IS-3. Missed my third shot in the T-43 because I kind of rushed it because he was pulling back. And now I am reloading and getting myself into cover so I don't take any unnecessary damage, which is really what you have to do while you're playing the IS-3. You need to have solid cover where you know you won't get rushed, and you need to, well, ideally, you need to have it so when you do roll out, you have a target and you just pop one into him, then roll back, and then 3 seconds later you roll out, aim, pop another one, roll back, 3 seconds later roll out, aim, pop another one into them, and then in 15 seconds you would have done 1,200 average damage, which is incredible for tier 8. And that's what I did right there. When I rolled out, I shot the Tiger P, rolled back. When I was halfway done reloading my shell, rolled out, and I shot the T-20 when I was loaded, and rolled back, and I rolled out again, and then the Centurion almost got out of cover, but because there was only that 7.5 seconds between shells, I still planted a nice shell into him, and it was a very, very good day. Now I'm going to work on this other flank because there are a lot of enemy tanks over there. Put one into the IS-6, rolled back, put one into the T-44, looking for the Tiger P, it's not going to happen. Aim at the IS-6, he bounced off me because I have a very frontal armor, frontal armor, very strong frontal armor. There we go. English is hard. Very strong frontal armor, so the IS-6 bounced off of me, but with the 221 millimeters of penetration, that was more than enough to get through his side, and I punished him for it. Now I'm going after this T-43. I put one into him. T-43 dies. Going after this Tiger P. I rolled low, so he's still alive, which is unfortunate, but I'm going to reload. And nope, never mind, I'm a liar. I didn't get the kill on the Tiger P. But in that game, I don't remember, I didn't think I shot any heat ammo. And the credits I earned were just insane. 98.2 thousand credit profit. Plus, because of the clan supplies, you will see that when it goes to the details, For credit earned, I got 750 credit refund from using the consumables. So that means I earned about 99,000 credits in one game with this. The T-34 and low can do that, but they can't do it with as much ease as the IS-3 Defender can. This thing's got an incredible credit earning multiplier, and if you like what you saw in this video, then I wholeheartedly endorse buying this tank. It is incredible fun. You just burst down tanks with ease, and it's a great time when you're just driving. It's fun. This is M16's World of Tanks Blitz Replays. I hope you enjoyed my video, and as always, have a nice day.